right in here. It's another one. Come around this thing. Boom.
I just stumbled upon a decent shed.
Might take it home just because it's cool. Alright guys, on the last shed hunting video you saw us pick up a bunch of sheds. Absolute blast. Got a bunch of them over here. Currently the pile is just growing. 3 of those sheds in the last video, these 3 in particular, we think could have been the same buck. We kind of mentioned it. As you can see, all 3 of these sheds super similar. I think it's pretty close. Now, similar by no means does that mean they're the same. But one of the things that you can tell is their pedicles, right? So their pedicles down here are like a fingerprint, right? They don't typically change that much unless they're damaged. There is some ways the deer can damage their pedicles, but unless they're damaged, they pretty much stay the same. They get bigger, right? Like your fingers get bigger, but they stay the same. You can see this buck super flat in the back, super flat on this side. You can see pretty similar shape. It kind of notches out over here a bit. This side's a little bit more round, but to me, super similar. Now we toss this guy in here, which I think could be the year before, right? And again, super similar shape. Notches out over here. Not quite as flat in the back as these other 2, but still flatter than the rest of it. Definitely more of the notch over here. I think they're super similar. Let me know what you guys think, but I think there's a really good chance that these 3 sheds are the same buck. This would be the first year. Right here would be the second year. And then last but not least, this would be the 3rd year, this last season that we just came out of. This is a super solid shed, and if you just shed this season in my yard, there's a good chance that next year he turns into a really good deer. I think, to me, in my opinion, I think it's the same deer. Let me know in the comments what you guys think.
Alright, I'm out here and I got a new pair of Didito boots. And I haven't even opened the box yet, and we're out here shed hunting, so I thought I'd open the box and put them on and find some horns today. So these are the Moreland Didito boots, and I'm super excited to try them on. They look real nice, and hopefully they help me find some big horns today.
I don't have my big camera, but over here, you can see there's some deer. There's some deer. I don't think any of them. No bugs. It looks like all does, but I just want to give a peek here. Yeah, looks like it's definitely all does, but it's a herd. Like 20 deer, bunch of deer. Still up there, still hanging out. There's a, I don't know what you can see, but just up here running now. Bumping deer, that's a good sign. If there's deer in the area, then very well could have dropped their sheds in the area. Let's see if I can turn something up. I didn't find a shed, but I did find somebody's arrow. Looks like there's a broadhead, and that's their arrow here, vapor. But no shed. It looks like where the fletchings were. But yeah, they must have missed a deer, elk, something out here. But kind of interesting. Doesn't seem like it cut anything. It seems like they just flat out missed, but it could be wrong. It's also looks like it's been for a while. But just found a nice little javelina skull. Seems to me pretty sweet. See if we can find his teeth, but like kind of cool. Not
anything overly special, but here's the bottom jaw. There it is. Javelina skull. Kind of cool, but not exactly what I'm looking for. I'm gonna leave this out here. Hopefully somebody else can come find it, but kind of cool. So nice, I'll take it.
After about 5 miles on the day so far and finding nothing, I finally found a little shed right here. And not joking, as I was recording this and looking over here, I found his match set. Let me go get it real quick. It's gonna be right there. Not giant, but still cool, you know, within a couple yards of each other. So let's keep looking.
All right, guys, so I just walked up this wash, and actually walking back over here now. You guys can tell right there, that's a piece of a spine. And I was like, well, right on. This just so happened to be the best place to be walking up this cut. It's pretty steep up in here, but walking up through here, saw that, and check this out. We got bones right there, bones, more bones. And just as we come around this thing, boom, got a little 3x3. You check this out. This buck, you can see he's still got a lot of skin on him, but first person to ever hold this buck, and looks like he died right here in this wash, but pretty cool. Not a bad little buck. He's fairly wide, but got some stuff going on here. Makes you wonder how he died. But it seems to be carrying some mass up into here. Actually, you can see his teeth. Doesn't look to be super old. We actually got bottom jaw, and you can see these teeth. Not crazy worn down at all. I think he's a young buck. I don't think he's an older buck at all. I think I don't know, something happened in here that he died. But we're gonna pack him out of here and take him on home.
This right here is pretty cool. This is an elk rub. It's really old, but this is an elk rub and it's super tall, which means that there's a halfway decent bull that was in here. And man, this juniper got it.
Right in here. It's another one. Missing one of his teeth. And here's a bottom jaw. Crazy. That's freaking two of them. This one's actually in pretty good shape. I might take it home just because it's cool. But regardless, that's pretty sweet. Get it. I don't know, it's such a cool little animal, and I found a couple of their skulls before, but never this many of them. I mean, there's 2 in a mile and a half, but pretty sick actually, kind of wild.
Welcome to today's episode of Connor Continues to Find Tons of Sheds. Today we're just hiking around in a new spot. It's been pretty tough, like low deer densities, low numbers, but I just stumbled upon a decent shed. Nothing crazy, but here it is right here. A 3-point with a really unique eye guard. Super old and chalky, but at least I'm on the board for today, you know. Didn't get skunked. Cool. We just got back from a little shed hunting adventure today where I found this pretty cool big 3-point shed. I went just over 4.5 miles in my new Dedito Moorland boots. These boots are awesome. I've done probably about 20 miles in them and my feet feel great. Right out of the box, I did just over 5 miles and there's no blisters, there's no red spots. These are just overall a great boot. Go and get yourself a pair of Dedito boots.